Hi, it's Rachel O'Connor. I'm the Clinical Director and Principal Psychologist of the Therapy Spot here at Palm Beach on the beautiful Gold Coast. I did a post yesterday around some of the apprehensions some of my people had around Zoom, and I had a really thoughtful message from another therapist who doesn't work with me about some of the things that she was concerned about and that her kids had raised. She works with adolescents, so I thought others might be feeling that as well, so I thought I would actually answer it for her and for everyone else. She said that one of her concerns is that, hang on a minute, which I read seconds ago, but it's the end of the day, so it hasn't quite stuck in my head. She's saying that although she works with young people, she said although she thinks they'll embrace the technology, she's concerned they may not like the lack of confidentiality when others are at home with them and can potentially hear their conversations. Which makes sense. I mean, one of the wonderful things about having a practice is that we have soundproofing in our rooms and we have appointments, and you come in here and we shut the door, and you know that when you're in here with me, what you say is confidential. It can't be heard, isn't shared, doesn't go away. When we do the Zoom, which is the platform that we've chosen to do the tele videoing on, it is as high level encryption and confidentiality as I could find. That's why I chose it. It's also very user friendly and easy to use. So the way that it works is we will generate you a meeting room. So it's like the Therapy Spot virtually with thousands of rooms, but only one Rachel and only one Tegan and only one Nicola. So we basically are moving from room to room to room. So every time I make an appointment for someone and I generate a new meeting, so if you think of it as a meeting room, and I think Zoom calls it a meeting room, that meeting room has a new number. That meeting room also generates a password, and every single one gets a different password. They're numeric. So if you click on the link, it automatically enters it for you. If you manually enter it, you enter in your meeting room number and then you enter in your password number. So that's yours. And whether you share that with anyone else is up to you. I would highly recommend that you don't, but I don't know why you would. So one of the things that might be worth thinking about is before our next session, you maybe change some of the passwords on your email accounts. So only you know it and only you can access it. So only you can get your meeting number, only you can access your password. The other thing I've so you know that no one else can come into your meeting, because every time it's a new room, new room, new room, new password, new room. So I'm moving virtually around the rooms of Zoom, and I will be for the next 6 months, they tell us. That's how long they've asked us to do the teleconferencing for. Of course, if we can come back earlier, we will come back earlier, but that's what I will be doing, moving between meeting rooms that are dedicated to each client for one session, and I don't go back to that room. So there's confidentiality there, and it's encrypted, so we're going at a higher level Zoom, so it can't be hacked and it can't be found, and it's the best that we could find. The other thing that I'm kind of telling my people to do is to ensure that they wear earphones. So if you're doing it on your phone, you put the earphones in. So the conversations, no one else can hear what I'm saying. They might be able to hear you, but they can't hear me. So putting together a conversation is not that easy. Treat your appointments like you're coming here. Dedicate a specific space where you go, where you won't be disturbed. Let your family and loved ones know that you have an appointment with your therapist, and that is the time that you cannot be disturbed. You know, sometimes it can be good to put a sign on the door. At the moment I'm busy writing all sorts of things and learning about teleconferencing, but I dare say in time I will probably make a sign for my door. So during that time you can't be disturbed. You can put a sticky note and say, I'll be with Rachel from 10 o'clock till 11 o'clock, and you just write not available until 11 o'clock. The other thing that you can do is do it in a place like your room, or you can go and sit in the car, shut the doors. You can go outside. You can talk to me while you're going for a walk if you want. I've always talked and walked. People think I'm a bit mad, but I talk all the time, and that's fine. So you can go out of your house when you're doing your daily exercise, and you can have your session at that time. So talk and walk. Talk and run if you're that fit. So that might make you feel like you've got a higher level of confidentiality. That to me is the best ways that we can deal with this. The other kind of thing that I want to leave you with today is things are changing. And things are changing in the therapy spot, and I feel a little sad. I'm taking all my plants home so that we can water them and they can keep thriving. Some of you might know that when I go away for 2 weeks, the plants look very sad. But we're able to revive them. We've got one plant that we might call Lazarus that Tegan has saved a couple of times when she's come in and gone, oh my God. If I'm away for a week or so, it sucks a lot. So it's a bit sad watching the plants go, and the office looks a little different. But I think the real key to getting through this is the fact that we have to focus on where we are right now. And when we compare to what we had, that option doesn't exist for us anymore. Bit harsh, but when we compare to what it was, it's not there anymore. Quite simply, I can't safely come into the office every day and see the people who may be unwell and expose me and my staff to potentially getting unwell. If we get unwell, then we can't do the work. If I'm home and I'm flattening the curve, less people are going to get sick, less people are going to be moving around, and this is what it is right now. So the option to be here is not an option anymore. So I can't think about what was. I can only focus on where we are and what we can do. It's a shift. Cognitive shift. We can't change this. We have to be where we are. We can't compare to what it was. We have to be where it is. And this is where we are, and this is what we're doing. So all these plants are coming home with me. All my folders and books are coming home with me. My lovely house that I spent a long time Marie Kondoing, so it's clear. It's now going to look a bit like a forest and cluttered. So hopefully we won't be home for too long. But this is where we are right now. I can't have 2 places for my plants. I can only have 1 place for my plants. And that was before, but this is now. And I can't go backwards. We can only go forwards. Anyway, I will check in, see how you're going, and talk soon. It's Rachel O'Connor on the spot at the therapy spot. Have yourselves a lovely night. And if you have any more questions around Zoom or video sessions or thoughts, please shoot me an email or write me a message. You can send it on Facebook, you can send it on Instagram, you can email me, you can send it from the website, and I'll talk to you, and I'll do everything I can to make it seem a little bit easier. Rachel O'Connor on the spot. See you next time.